Subscribe to AirsoftAL's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a hot minute since I've done one of these, hasn't it? Well, today, folks, we have a interesting one, and by God Almighty, this is gonna be something. Well, this one is a fan fiction that I got shown literally today at 8:03 a.m. from a author known as Negotiator11. Judging by their profile, I can already tell this is going to be interesting, to say the least, or at least disappointing. And the story, at least, that I saw that was kind of seen was reborn as the villainess. I'll conquer this kingdom with modern warfare. So immediately my thought got to, okay, so this is like a political thriller where we actually see her building up, where we actually see the character actually kind of, you know, your bog standard isekai, but we actually see her building up a military arms. We actually see her, you know, making 1903 Springfields, Maxim guns, maybe potato diggers, you know, maybe Gatling guns, you know, something that could actually turn the tide of battle in her favor and basically slowly build up a actual, like, autocracy or a type of military libertarian type nation, something that's actually kind of interesting. Well, it was my interest until I read the description of this thing, and while it is only one entry, here we go. So, the actual description of this goddamn story is one that's kind of stupid in its own right, and is just, oh my god. Okay, let's start out with how it started out pretty decently. Lisa Claudenberg, a decorated U.S. Marine Corps captain, met her end on the battlefield against Russian forces, only to awaken in another world as Scarlet Railer, the daughter of Duke Railer of the Kingdom of Hertz. From birth, her fate was sealed to be engaged to the kingdom's second prince. Okay, so far so good. And automatically my brain at that point in time was thinking, okay, you know, it's kind of interesting. You know, again, a lot of political maneuvering can be done, a lot of allocation of funds can be done in her favor, you know, something could have been good. And then I kept reading.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
But we began as a promise of nobility, turned into a life of humiliation, scorned, belittled, and betrayed. Betrayed. You mean betrayal, not betrayed. Scarlet endured years of silent suffering at the prince's side. Why? At 17, during a grand royal ball, her world shattered. The prince publicly annulled their engagement, accused her of treason, and declared their love for another woman. Oh, boy.
I don't like where this is going.
Scorned and condemned, Scarlet's dormant power awakens, drawing upon their might of her past life, as she can summon the full arsenal of Earth's modern military, from tanks to fire jets, from rifles to warships, complete with their crews.
What were they thinking?
The ballroom becomes a battlefield, and from that night forward, the world will learn the name of Scarlet Railer, the steel-blooded Duchess who wields an army from another era. Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why, oh God fucking...
Look, you have an interesting idea already. You don't have to do this power fantasy bullshit. If you want her to have a special power, have her be super fucking smart and actually make weapons. Not summon them, but actually make them. I mean, for fuck's sake, I know I say this and it's kind of, you know, a lot coming from me, from someone who has actually helped write a couple of power fantasies in his own time, but those were for reaction stories, not an actual full-fledged goddamn story. But this shit right here kind of is the reason why I don't like power fantasies anymore in the modern day. I mean, for Christ's sake, my power fantasy growing up was like Death Wish, fucking Commando, goddamn. My all-time favorite being, of course, Sylvester Stallone's magnum opus, Demolition Man. As well as, of course, the underrated Uwe Boll Postal, the movie. But here's the thing. The reason we enjoy those power fantasies is because it's not just, oh, they're badasses, like, out the fucking gate, and they're always badasses. They do suffer and they do struggle. But you just gave away your entire fucking story's plot in the goddamn summary.
Nice fucking model!
Why in the fucking hell would you do that when, here's the thing, you can make it a political military thriller. And the sad thing is that when you actually get to the prologue of the damn thing, it just compounds that fact. Because it's like, oh yeah, Poland, 20XX. Here's an idea. Don't do the XX. How about make it like, I don't know, one of the battlefields? Or better yet, make it World in Conflicts year. Make it a Cold War era. Like, Fulda Gap has basically come down. Something along that lines, god damn it!
Is fucking raw!
Anyway. The big thing, though, that kind of upsets me a little bit is the fact of the guy actually uses, the guy or girl, Negotiator 1-1 actually has gifts.
No.
You don't need gifts! If you go to my stories, even my friend's fix, we rarely use gifts unless we're having to basically hammer it over the heads. Even nowadays, we don't use gifts. We really don't, especially in Heroes of Steel, and of course, the Raider boss of the fucking Taylor Hebert, the Overboss. We use literally 0 gifts. Not only that, but what is this goddamn formatting?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nice fucking model!
Okay. I'm not a grammar Nazi by any fucking means of the word, but what the fuck is this goddamn formatting? Like, seriously, what the flying hell is this formatting? I am at a goddamn loss. I really am.
What the fuck?
It is your bog standard, basic bitch fucking isekai where, oh yeah, make a final stand. Like, oh, I don't know, Battlefield? Oh, wait. Oh my god, the watermark. This person actually is doing the whole fucking Battlefield thing. They couldn't even get an image without the fucking font on it. Are you kidding me? I can get an image without the fucking font. Shit, I could use Opera GX's own goddamn thing and actually go to fucking YouTube and actually get the goddamn thing myself.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
This fic is already causing me to be hurt. Oh, and then of course, the whole thing of, oh yeah, she meets God, instead of, I don't know, just wakes up as a baby. And this whole fucking thing, Jesus Christ. The moment she meets God, it is... I'm just going to show you what is kind of said, because this... I have so many goddamn things to say about it, because there's... Why give her the power to answer? I just... Look, what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that I don't think it's a bad fic by any means necessary. Okay, yeah, no, it is pretty bad. It's literally your bog fucking standard goddamn thing, but I fully believe that Negotiator has something here that could be interesting. Legitimately interesting. I fully believe that. I fully believe that it could be a cool concept, if not more, as a political thriller. Because let me tell you how this could have gone. If me and my friends were writing this. And yes, friends, as in fellow authors. Imagine, if you will, someone who was reincarnated into a medieval fantasy world, military veteran, of course, but was also, say, small arms repairman or loves their guns. They could legitimately go out there, and at first it's like, oh, hey, yeah, no, I'm enjoying my new life. I'm actually having fun. But then their military mindset kind of keeps them from actually enjoying it. It's like, okay, this is not good. There's some red flags here and there, actual legitimate red flags. And with every single red flag and everything they hear about, everything they see, they could legitimately start building up alliances with people who actually treats them as a person, or at least kind of talk with them, saying, hey, you know, I don't like where this is going. I fear the kingdom could fall. I fear that there's something wrong with the royal family. Something along that lines of the political maneuvering. And as for the whole thing of, oh, there needs to be guns. Well, no shit, Sherlock, but it doesn't have to be modern military. I mean, if you look back at the gun history, at all the guns and firearms we have, especially the U.S. military at the firearms we've had everything from fucking breech loaders, rolling blocks, semi-automatics, bolt actions.
Holy fuck! What do you call this thing? A shotgun? Oh, the Jerrys ain't gonna like this.
Commandant, I don't mean to be rude, but
What in the fuck is that American holding in his hand?
Fucking, we have literally armed our forces with so many goddamn firearms that you literally can't, that we've just basically be building shit. And here's the thing, you don't have to have it be modern goddamn military. You don't need tanks and jets against fucking, against a fantasy army. All you need is a good rifle and a cannon and a mortar. That's it. Like, a good artillery piece, even your bog standard goddamn 155 or even your basic, like, old school howitzer could do the job. I mean, Christ! Look, if you want a actual good military fic, or in this case, a good military manga, one that I am actually going to review, mind you, don't read this one. Don't read this fic. Alright, if anything, check out the one that I lovingly call the Orc Prasha, and one that I'm not going to pronounce the goddamn name of, and I will be putting the link of in the comments section down below, is this lovely manga here that the guy could actually use, I'll be honest. Like, they actually could, because how the barbarian Orcian nation come to burn down the peaceful Elfland is a lot better of a goddamn story than this. And they're gonna find out in the next video. Or in this case, the next review. But, until then, Negotiator, I'm not angry at you. I'm disappointed in you.
Disappointed!
Because you have a cool idea and a concept, and you just need to rework it. You need to actually make this into what it can be, and what it could be. Not the slop that it's going to be. And yes, I said slop for a reason. Because we don't need another power fantasy slop. We need another military political thriller story. That's what we need. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, and I shall see all you lovely, lovely people in the next review. And hopefully I won't be as disappointed or as sick as I am right now. As of the recording, because I'm still getting over a damn cold. Till next time.